Hello friends, and welcome to day 39 of 100 days of Believing Bigger. We've been digging into this devotional journal by Marshawn Evans Daniels. And if you feel like God is calling you to something bigger, then you're in the right place. We have been on the topic of disruption. And today we are going to be looking at what Marshawn calls false Goliaths. She says, remember the story of David and Goliath? That was a personal battle, not because the two knew each other or were close friends, but because of their personal proximity to one another, a direct battle. So let's go ahead, as we dig into this, let's start out with thinking about today's verse. It is John chapter 7, verse 24. Stop judging by mere appearances, but instead judge correctly. Sometimes the battles that we face aren't about the actual battle. It's about something much bigger. We know that Goliath was called a giant because of his size. But if we judge only by appearances, we are going to miss something really important. He was taken out because he lacked substance. Don't let something that is giant to you keep you from knowing who you are. There's being a physical giant like Goliath was, and then there's being a spiritual giant. If you're a spiritual giant, you have the might and power of God living in you and living through you. Marshawn closes out day 39 in saying that no one is immune from trouble. In fact, we're guaranteed to have it, aren't we? If you don't have trouble in your life right now, just hang on, because at some point it's bound to come back again. However, we must also remember that God has already overcome every obstacle that we could face. She closes in saying, don't let a visible giant stop you from seeing the unseen hand of God at work in your life. Things are not always as they seem. And I think that the best part of today's journal entry is summed up right there. Don't let a visible giant stop you from seeing the unseen hand of God at work in your life. That brings us to our question of the day. What fake giants are you facing right now? How have you let their presence fool you? Well, the fake giant in your life may be a person. It may be someone close to you, or it may be a skill that you don't have, some need that you think that you have to get from point A to B and stepping into God's calling for you. But know that God has already made a way. You are a spiritual giant, and it doesn't matter what physical giant that you come up against when you are teaming with God. Let's go ahead and close in prayer today. Lord, may your Spirit guide me, guard me, and grow the real spiritual giant within me. Amen. Thank you for joining us today, and have a blessed day.